For those of you that don't know anything about BluIP, I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about BluIP, not much though. What we're going to do today primarily is show demonstrations and show how things actually work, as opposed to speaking to a PowerPoint. So if you're looking for more marketing information, if you're looking for more about BluIP as a service provider, then go ahead and reach out to us. You can email myself at jhernandez@BluIP. You can email John or email Doran, who you received an invite from. He was on the actual registration information for this webinar. So, or just send it to sales@bluip.com and it'll go to all of us, basically. So we're going to go ahead and get it kicked off. Like I said, I'm going to spend a couple of minutes on some PowerPoint slides, but not much at all. And then we'll jump right into some demonstrations. So again, my name is Joe Hernandez. I'm the Channel Account Manager on the West Coast for BluIP. My contact information is listed here. We also have Mr. John Martrosian. He's our National Account Manager out here on the West Coast. And I'm going to be passing control over to John halfway through the demonstrations, and he's going to take on the Google Apps and Salesforce demos. And also on the line we have Mr. Doran Neiman. If you guys don't know Doran, Doran handles the East Coast for us, and he could also help you out if you have any questions. Speaking of questions, go ahead and post the questions whenever you want. We will likely either answer the questions during the presentation or after. This is going to be kind of an informal type webinar, just because we're going to be doing kind of a dog and pony, so we might jump back and forth, but we'll get all the questions answered and at some point throughout the webinar. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Who is BluIP? BluIP, we're a service provider. We do have Broadworks in our core. We are designed as a company for white label partners to go to market with our products and services. We operate our own nationwide IP-based network. We've got over 20,000 companies that depend on us, anywhere from PSAPs, 911 call centers, down to a small little mom and pop shop, 5-user system, 3-user system that you likely never heard of, and everything in between. So we do provide service to a horizontal market. We do have some verticals that we go after, and for example, in the hotel space, we do provide a good run of hospitality solutions through our white label partner Verizon, as well as through CCI. We've got white label partners like OnPoint Technologies, and then a group of white label partners throughout the U.S. that go to market with our products and services. We are a full telecommunications services company, so DIDs, we do all of our own porting on behalf of our partners and our customers. We provide operator and directory assistance, white page listings, E911, and here's a quick little snapshot of the companies that we partner with. So we partner with Broadsoft. They are the manufacturer of our carrier-based soft switch, Broadworks. We have a good run of Cisco hardware in our core. We like Cisco endpoints as well. Polycom endpoints are very strong. We definitely work with the whole run of those. A lot of customers like Polycom, NetX USA is our distributor, one of our our primary distributor. We have peering connections with companies like 360 Networks, Level 3, CenturyLink. We just hooked up Verizon, or we just hooked up AT&T. We're working on a Verizon peering relationship, as well as a number of other ones, Charter, US Signal. Every time I start naming them off, I think of other ones. So we do maintain peering relationships with underlying providers to provide good quality of service at the edge for our customers. Our core network. So in order to go to market with a carrier-based hosted solution, you should own and operate your own core network. That's what we do. So what you're seeing here, this is a quick snapshot of what our core looks like. We do exist in the Los Angeles Super Pop, or this is our Los Angeles Super Pop in the Equinix data center in downtown LA. Our cluster of Broadworks servers and database servers are represented here. We do have Oracle Session Border Controllers. They are redundant. We've got Session Border Controller 1 and Session Border Controller 2, fully redundant within the Los Angeles Super Pop. We have Cisco Firewall 1 and 2, again, redundant pair in Los Angeles. And we have Core Router 1 and Core Router 2, also in Los Angeles. We maintain BGP connections with our underlying providers and peering partners. Again, like AT&T, soon to be Verizon, US Signal, Megapath, Cogent, CenturyLink, so on and so forth. What's more, we have a completely geo-redundant core SuperPOP in Chicago. Again, we've got our cluster of Broadworks servers. We have our session border controllers 1 and 2. We have our firewalls 1 and 2, and our core routers in Chicago. We have 2 disparate connections connecting core router 2 in LA and Chicago via level 3. We've got another private fiber connection connecting core router 1 and core router 2 through 360, as well as we just list our on-net partners and other peering relationships here. So this is a snapshot of our core, our BluIP core. Everything that we're showing you today is working off of likely the, when I do my demonstrations, I'll likely be working off of, within the Los Angeles SuperPOP. So we offer a whole range of services, hosted PBX, enhanced call center, SIP trunking, virtual fax. We're here primarily to talk to you about how we expand our products and services with Microsoft Lync and Google Apps. So what Microsoft and Google have done is they have entered the communications and collaboration market, and they've made a very, very big splash. The reason why is because their products are very strong. They've got a huge market share. They've made their products affordable to the masses. The one thing that they're lacking is PSTN connectivity, and that's what we provide. We are expanding the feature set that Google Apps and Microsoft Lync have. Currently, they're offering IM presence mobility. They do a little bit of application integration. They do a lot of collaboration. And what we're doing is we are expanding that, expanding onto that feature set with enterprise-grade phone service powered by BluIP. We do that with some partners. So we've chosen on the Google Apps side to partner with a company called ESNA. ESNA Technologies is a very strong firm. They have developed very strong integration with hosted PBXs, primarily with our Broadworks platform and Google Apps. John will show you a little bit more about that, but essentially what we're doing is we have taken this product, which is primarily a premise-based product for the enterprise market, and we've cloud-enabled it and made it available to the masses, which John's going to show you. In addition to that, we have taken the Microsoft Lync product in a hosted environment or in a premise-based environment, and we've expanded that to the PSTN. These, again, are very, very strong products with excellent features, and they're being very well received by the market. Again, what we're doing is we're taking those and we are expanding on their functionality. So we'll get into demonstrations. The best way to do that is I'm going to clear my screen and I'm going to pull up Microsoft Lync. So some of you may be familiar with Microsoft Lync. Microsoft Lync is a great application. Essentially what it does is it provides presence. I see when the CEO of our company, Armin Matrosian, is available or unavailable. He sees when I'm busy or available. The Microsoft Lync platform also offers very strong collaboration functionality, so I can right-click on Chris Lant and I could share my desktop with him. I could IM Chris. I can start a video call with him. I could even start a link-to-link call with Chris if I wanted to. Again, this is a voice over IP call, incurs no cost. I'm out of Orange County, California. Chris is in Las Vegas. We'll save a little bit of money on that. But mostly, if I called Stephen Wigan out of Australia, we'll save a whole boatload of money calling link to link. The challenge that Microsoft has encountered and has been unable to overcome in a hosted environment with hosted Lync is they have failed to provide PSTN connectivity out of this link pane. What that means is if I wanted to make an outbound call to John Martrosian and I right-click and I see that he's got his mobile number available, Microsoft does not provide PSTN connectivity so that I can make a call out to John's cell phone. That's where BluIP comes in. So if I right-click on this on John and I choose to call John on his mobile phone, essentially what's going to happen is it's going to use our presence application. It's going to alert my phone, and it's going to outpulse. Once I pick up my phone, my desk phone, it's going to outpulse the digits to John's cell phone. So I'll click on that. It alerts my phone. I'm going to go off hook. I'm going to take the phone actually off hook so you don't get any background noise. And it's outpulsing those digits out to John. So John's cell phone is ringing in the background there. He's picked it up. Now I have the ability to transfer the call if I wanted to. I have the ability to minimize this view as well. If I choose to transfer the call, I would click transfer call. I would put in the digits that I want to transfer to, whether it's an extension within my enterprise or to an outside number. I would put the number in there and I would hit transfer. I'll cancel that. I could put the call on hold, or I could hang up on the call. So I will do that now. So that's on the outbound. It's, again, essentially what we're doing, and the gap that we're filling with the Microsoft Lync product is we're PSTN enabling this view here and this pane here. Other things that you can do, again, since it is a Microsoft integration, Lync is a product that will integrate and identify click-to-dial capable numbers through Internet Explorer. The way that actually works is if I actually pull up my browser here and I go to BluIP's website, for example, I know that if I scroll all the way to the bottom of the BluIP main web page, I will see numbers here. Again, these are Lync icons here, Microsoft Lync icons. Because of our PSTN connectivity capabilities, if I click on this, again, it's going to alert my phone, and then I'm going to go off hook, I'll put on speaker, and it is called that number. So now I can click to dial from my Internet Explorer browser. Also, excuse me, I could actually go to Exchange, and I will go to People, and I'm going to pull this view over to you. I have multiple monitors here. I could search for people. Let's say I search for John. There's John there. This is the contact record view for John within Outlook, and I could click here and make that outbound call as well. Again, that will alert my desk phone. Again, this is a desk phone that I have. It's a Polycom phone that's registered with BluIP's hosted PBX product. It'll alert that phone, outpulse the digits, and now I've successfully expanded the product offering out to the PSTN, and it is no longer limited to just a link-to-link call, which is what you get out of the box. We can do this. Again, I'm using hosted Lync, so with Office 365. That's what we use here at BluIP. We could also do the same thing with a premise-based Lync server as well. So we could work with either environment. If there are any questions in regards to the way that works, please feel free to post those questions. If not, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass the presentation and presenter role over to John, and he is going to show you basically a lot of the same functionality, but in the Google world, if you will. See a screen come up.
All right, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. So what I'm going to be showing you guys in the first demonstration is going to be the BluIP Chrome dialer. The BluIP Chrome dialer is Chrome extension plugin, so you're able to access it whether you're on your laptop or computer or office computer or what have you. And it's essentially embedded on the top right corner of the Chrome browser itself. So as soon as I click on it, the first thing that I see here are my personal directories that I've set up into my master access account. On the bottom with the green circles, it differentiates between the star and the green is the busy lamp field. The busy lamp field is what I have set up on my BVX 500 desk phone, so it's able to pull the information over here, and it enables it for it to be a click-to-dial feature from the browser itself. In addition to that, it also automatically syncs in my Google contacts directly into the plugin as well. You see under Armin, there's a tab next to him. That's just because I have his work phone as well as a mobile phone, so I can reach out to either or. Now on the next tab is where the call logs or the history of events are saved. The tab after that is going to be a call center feature and function. So let's say I'm a call center agent. I just need to open the dialer, and I can put myself on available. I can sign in into my call queues. I could set myself on available, wrap up, or if I'm going to be leaving home for the day, I just click on sign out and I'm done. This pop-up, this little tab over here, it does a screen pop-up, so I'm able to put this on the side and do other things if need to be. Now on the bottom tabs, what we have are so I can automatically set up my remote office from here. I can set up my call forwarding to be set up. I can set myself on do not disturb, and if I have any voicemails, this will alert me and let me know that there's a voicemail. So I would just click on the envelope icon. It would make an outbound call on my phone. It will connect me to my voice portal. Now this tab over here, this is where all the magic happens within the BluIP Google Chrome dialer. So you see it says actions. I can set up the information directly from here rather than logging on to my web portal to do that. I can just seamlessly put myself on do not disturb. I can change my remote office. I could change the number that I want to get set up. I can set up call forwarding. I could turn it on and off at any time. Interactions. It's pretty much allows phone numbers on websites. It recognizes them and enables it to be a click to dial feature. And also I can have the call controller. I'll show you guys the demo. It'll do a little pop-up allowing me to answer the call from my desktop. And the people that decide to use the BluIP Chrome dialer, we encourage you guys to send us feedback, and that is done through here as well. Anything that you guys find that we can change, improve, or add on to, we'd love to hear from you guys. And then we have a notifications tab. Notifications tab, it allows for incoming calls to alert me through my speakers. So when I get a call, my speakers will alert, you're getting a call from so and so, and I'm able to answer from a click of the mouse, and I'm able to adjust the volume of the announcement that's coming in through the plugin. And last but not least, we have integrations. So we had a white label partner come to us recently, had a very large opportunity. It came along to them, and they wanted to create a custom integration with the BluIP dialer, and and came along eAgent. eAgent is used by State Farm agents or insurance offices. It's the CRM world for major insurance offices. So we were able to do an integration window pop. It'll query the number that's coming in, and it'll do a window pop, and it'll bring along anything that's associated with that specific account or contact. And the same thing goes with Salesforce as well. I'll show you guys the Salesforce integration. The great thing about the Salesforce integration is it auto logs the call for you, whether it's an outbound call to a customer or if it's inbound call to a customer. And the great thing is this works in the background. So even if I'm not logged into my Salesforce account, it'll still push the information into my Salesforce CRM tool. So I'm going to go ahead and authenticate this right now. As you can see, I just put in my credentials. Okay, it's authenticated. So I'm gonna hit save. Now I'm gonna make an attempt. I'm gonna first show you guys a call of me not logged into Salesforce and what it does. And then I'm gonna log into my Salesforce account and show you guys when I log in what happens. So I'm gonna be giving myself a call. You see a little window pop comes up on the bottom. I'm gonna hit enter. So it does a window pop, but I'm not logged in. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect from this call. And I'm going to log back into my Salesforce. I'm going to go to leads, and I have my cell phone number saved as a lead under Jackie Robinson. So I'm going to click on Jackie Robinson. And you can see it it pulled the information, or it noted the outbound call or the inbound call that came to me, and I wasn't logged into Salesforce, and it did that. So now I'm going to be calling myself again while I'm logged into Salesforce, and I don't necessarily have to be on the Salesforce tab itself. It'll do a window pop on its own. It does the window pop, and it brings up the information, um, and it notes the call again. You see that February 20th, it noted the call again. So whether it's an inbound call or an outbound call, this will push the information to the CRM tool, and your sales agents no longer have to manually enter it in. It's just cutting the process and automating it while you can. Now that I'm on a call, I also have this screen on the bottom right where I'm able to put the call on hold, or I can end the call as well. So I'm going to go ahead and end the call. Now I'm going to have a colleague of mine give me a call that's set up as an account already. So you guys would can see how the pop-up is when we have an account set up and we're getting the call. Hold on one second.
Call from wireless caller area code 32380676636.
I have him set up as hypothesis. It pulls up, it does a window pop, it queries the phone number that's coming in, and it recognizes that this particular number that's coming in is associated to this customer. And it also automatically logs in the call, obviously, and it'll bring up any other attachments, notes, or anything else that's associated with this account, and it'll do a window pop. Now, in addition to that, we've also enabled a really cool feature. So I'm going to put -call into my web browser. I'm going to hit space, and this lets me access my enterprise directory. For people that have large employee count, 200-300 person employee count, the dialer, you would have to scroll for hours upon hours before you finally find someone to give them a call. But through the -call, I can just enter in the name of the person that I want to call. I could just click on him, and it'll go ahead and attempt to make the outbound call to him via my desk phone. That wraps up the BluIP Chrome dialer part. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the ESNA plugin. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and situate that real quick. So now I'm going to show you guys the ESNA product and how it works. ESNA is a very powerful tool to have. It's, in my opinion, a competitor to Microsoft Lync in many essences. We've taken the product and we've cloud enabled it. We've made it scalable. We've put it through rigorous tests in our lab, and we've cloud enabled it and made it available for the masses. Now it's bottom right. This is where the ESNA plugin self at home. So whether I'm in one tab or another tab, I still have the ability to get the ESNA plugin. So through the ESNA plugin, I can we're able to see, okay, Edwin is in the office, he's available. I can go ahead and start I can go ahead and call him from here. I can start a chat conversation. I could check out the history of chats or calls or anything else that's associated with that specific contact in my ESNA plugin. If I want to put him in a different group other than a work group, I'm able to do so. And if I want to see his geolocation, I just click on show on map, and I can see where he's at. So I'm going to start a chat conversation just to show you guys the persistent chat pane that ESNA offers. So I close that. I'm going to go to a different tab, and that tab, I'm able to continue the conversation as with ease. I don't have to go back and click on Edwin and just start the chat conversation itself. It's persistent chat. If I want to start a chat with anyone else or check out any recent chats I've had, I am able to do so. If I want to make an outbound call to my cell phone, I just hit enter in the numbers through my keyboard. I hit enter, or I can just click on it. It'll attempt to make the outbound call. um, and the party on the other end would be receiving the call. On the messages tab, the when you get a voicemail, you are able to check voicemails here. If you have fax set up to your ESNA, you're able to get fax situations, as well as um, Google Gmail. Any email that's come through your Gmail account, you're able to access through here as well. And then obviously we have a time history, or sorry, recent call logs or any other thing associated with within the ESNA plugin. And the last tab over here, we can set ourselves to be in office manually. Again, manually, I'm going to be on a sales event today. I'm going to be working mobily. I'm going to be in a meeting. I let people know I'm in a meeting. If I want to share my availability, if I'm available right now or not, or I have the ability to set my calendar, for my calendar to do the presence update for me. So if I have anything set up in my Google Calendar account, meetings or any events, this will automatically push the information out to my organization and let them know if I'm busy or if I'm available. Now, in addition to that, I want to log into my Gmail account. And what it does through my Gmail account, I'm able to check out the incoming or outgoing calls that have been made, and I'm able to tag them as custom calls or what have you. So I have a category tagged as follow-up, and for me to know which ones I need to follow up with at what times, I just tag them as a follow-up, or I can create custom tags or what have you and put the information in there and just reach out to them as I need to. Now, in addition to that, the plugin also, so I got an email. They want to move forward with the plugin. They want to buy 30 seats. Please call me. It recognizes the phone numbers and email in the body of the email, as well as any email signatures, and enables it for it to be a click to dial feature. In addition to that, now I'm going to show you how the integration works, how ESNA is integrated into the Salesforce environment. So I'm in the home screen as you guys know, if you guys use Salesforce. I'm going to go into my accounts tab. You see that SNUB plugin over here is actually embedded within the Salesforce itself. So I'm able to access uh, my directory. I'm able to reach out to people if I have any questions and I'm on a line and I need them to answer it for me to be able to close this deal. I'm able to reach out to them very fast. And again, the chat is persistent. So if I'm on a different tab and I need to still continue the conversation, I'm able to do so from here. And it also recognizes phone numbers um, within the Salesforce tabs, and I'm able to do a click to dial. This essentially the features and the functions and the capabilities is the same as the BluIP Chrome dialer. So any inbound calls, it queries the phone number. It does a pop-up window. If it's an account, it'll bring up anything that's associated with the account. If it's an unknown number, it'll get the incoming caller ID number or any other information that's associated with the incoming calling number, and it'll open up a leads tab, and I'm able to put any information during the call onto the leads tab rather than wasting time and entering it in manually. And the same thing for outbound calls. If I make a click to dial feature or click to dial function, it will automatically log the call in for me. And we also have obviously click to dial features off of websites as well. So if I'm go to bluip.com, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page. You can see here I just need to do a click to dial, and it'll push the outbound call for me. This essentially wraps up the ESNA part as well. If you guys have any questions or concerns, we will open up for a Q&A discussion now. Just go ahead and enter it in the chat pane, and we'll answer them accordingly. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for carving out the time and attending our webinar today.
Thanks, John. So it looks like all the questions were answered. If we didn't answer any, looks like there's one that I need to dig into a little bit. It's in regards to database of contacts that exist in Compilot Express, and will it show up in the Chrome extension? So I'm going to have to look into that. But outside of that, I think we've answered all of them. If not, please feel free to send us an email, and we'll get you a response. And again, we really appreciate everybody carving out the time, and looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.